Right, I think we're all set now. Well, we are in Truck and Logistics Simulator. We're going to be here about an hour or so. We're not going to do anything overly long. This is a game that I tried out a while back. We're back looking at it. And basically that's what it is, Truck and Logistics Simulator. You start off with a little minivan. This isn't it. I think I've bought 3 or 4 different vehicles now since I started running this yesterday. This is a sort of mid-range van, and on the back we have a trailer with a sort of mini, well, I think you describe it as a mini bulldozer on the back. We're in the middle of a job. I'm just parked up so I could start the stream, and we're going to do a few jobs just to show you the difference in it. Now, the map is the same size as what I remember it before. There may have been slight additions to it. The map isn't that large. You will soon find that jobs will become a bit repetitive. There is a multiplayer feature in it, which I am actually in at the moment. I'm actually in a multiplayer game. I haven't set the game, I've joined somebody else's game. Now, multiplayer games, particularly driving games, are notorious for bumping into idiots, or more to the point, idiots bumping into you. But this is the map. We are heading, I think, down to about there. So I haven't got far to go. So we're going to finish this job, then we'll go to the garage and we'll change the vehicle. And I think I've got the big powerful truck. I've also got a big tipper truck, which I tried. In fact, I think I tried that in the last job. So I went back to sort of basics with the van at the moment, just to do a basic one. So, and the other thing to mention is, this game works with the controller. I think it also works with the steering wheel. I can't see the point in trying to use a steering wheel with this game, for the main reason that you've got to configure all your wheel up and have enough buttons so that you can do the other functionality of this game. I think it's far simpler using a controller. The driving on it could probably do with a little tweak. It actually drives not too bad with the controller, the Xbox controller that is. So that's what I'm using. And then, of course, the other thing, I think most of the functionality on it I remember. I'll probably prove that wrong in a minute. So let's just come out of that. This is, of course, the third-person view. The map, in terms of the graphics, I think the graphics look okay. I've got everything up full blast. Frame rate is good. Now, Alaskan truck drivers could take a lesson from this game. Here's a game that is only a few gigabyte download. I mean, it only took me, 30 seconds or a minute to install the game. So it's not a huge game. There's not a lot, as I say, in the scale of the map. But where Alaskan truck drivers can take a lesson is in the mirrors. If you look at the side mirror on the top right of the screen, you can also press down on the left stick to get the left mirror. But the one thing about the mirrors in this game is that they have sorted out the frame rate much better than Alaskan truck drivers have ever done. It's still really, really poor. But in this game you can see the frame rate is pretty damn good. It's more than passable. So there's a lot of things that Alaskan truck drivers can learn from just this little simple game as it is. So we're ready. I'm going to go to in the cab mode, and I'll get rid of that other mirror and I'll put the other one up. There's a slight annoying thing about this game that I'm just going to point out. That map there that you see on screen, I've got it enlarged as big as I can because the map sits right at the bottom left hand corner of the screen, And right from day one when I tried this game, the map is far too small for somebody with eyes as bad as me. And it's very difficult to see your little triangle with the location you're at. The little triangle is so small, and you can see how small it is there, but you can imagine when this map is shrunk right down. It's down to the corner like that, and I can't see hardly anything, let alone a turnoff that I'm supposed to be taking. Now, the other annoying thing is that when you do put the map up to that set, it won't stay there. Whenever you go and do another job, the map defaults, which it shouldn't do. So these are sort of little tweaks that they can put in maybe in the future. Rather than this defaulting all the time, they want to get that set to a setting that you want as a user on your own, rather than you have to keep changing it all the time. Anyway, that's a little moan about that. So we're going to finish this job, but I had the engine running there. I don't know how loud the audio is on the stream, so anybody who is watching or does watch can let me know. Now you can also, like Eurotruck, you can get outside or go through the window and look and see what traffic's coming behind you. So off we go off at the next exit. Oops. I keep telling people I'm no good at racing games, let alone driving games, but I'm far better with a wheel than I am with a controller, no doubt about that. Right, so straight on we go. The other interesting thing is that they haven't thought to actually give these cities and towns any names at all, so it's just a fictional map and fictional locations, none of which have names apparently. You'll notice also that whenever we come around to meeting up with one of the multiplayer people in the game, you'll see the name above the vehicle. You do get fines for speed in the game. There are random speed checks. In fact, there's a guy just went past us there. Thank God he didn't hit us. You can also set it with system time, which means that the game will run the same time as your computer is, if you know what I mean. So, for example, at the moment it's just coming up midday my time, so it's midday in the game. But that doesn't necessarily mean to say that everybody else who's in the game in the multiplayer version is running at the same time as you. If you want to, you can actually set the game to day or night, whatever you want to do. You can set it whatever time of day you want it to be. Now obviously there's no point in driving everywhere at night, you don't get to see the scenery. Welcome to Coldest Pillow. Right, so we leave at the next exit, get the indicator on, take it nice and gentle. I'll go to third person in a minute just to show the little bulldozer that we're trailing, or hauling, sorry, that's the word. There we go. Now you can actually change the zoom, I think, hang on, I'm trying to remember what you do. That's it. You can zoom if you use the right button on the controller. You can zoom out further, or you can zoom in, and that'll give you a look at the landscape round about. Meanwhile, I'm still trying to keep an eye on this GPS and see where I'm going. You can see the frame rate is very good for this game. Far better than Alaskan Truck Drivers. Now this game is also still in early access on Steam, I think. So there's still updates to come for it. There's still things in the pipeline. And at the moment it's only, what price is it? It's $16.75 on Steam, which is actually the cheapest you can get it, because if you go to any of the gaming websites, as I do obviously before I buy anything on Steam, the gaming websites are actually more expensive than Steam at the moment. Right, we're heading down that way. We're almost there, in fact. Right, so now the junction, check if anything's coming left, check if anything's going right, and off we go. Tells you up the top middle of the screen here, called this pillar. It's called Truck and Logistics Simulator. And as I said, maybe before you arrive, I'm going to be doing a few jobs. I'm going to be here about an hour or so. I'm not going to make this a lengthy affair. Just to show some of the different jobs that you can do. Now, where the hell am I going? I think I'm going over there. Now, when you get near the location, you'll see the little circle coming up with the arrow, and that's pointing at where you should be going. So, let me have a look. Right, now we're going in there somewhere, I believe. I think we are. I can't see anything there, so wait a minute, where the hell is it? Ah, there it is. I could barely see the green outline just behind that van there. That's where we're going. So we'll get reversing going. I think that's the way we're meant to be going up there. Let's straighten us up a bit. Right, let's try that. So what you have to do is you have to load the trailer. So this trailer that I've got here with the little bulldozer on it, you have to actually be in the bulldozer, the little mini dozer, to load it onto the trailer, and then when you've done that, you then hook the trailer up to the van, in this case. Right. You don't have to be 100% accurate with the parking, you just need to sort of get there and it accepts it. So for that job I got 7,000, well I got about 8,000 credits, and damage to the cargo because I got hit by a bloody truck. It wasn't my damage that done it, it was a bloody idiot in a truck that hit me. And I hasten to add, it wasn't an AI driver. Right, so now that we hit continue, if there's a job available here, there's a little box appears. Probably is something round about here, but I'm not going to stick. But there it is there. If I go to that, I'll be doing something very similar. I'll just show you. You just drive over that and then stop. It brings up the list of jobs on the right hand side. So you can see that that one there on the list gives me 10,000 credits. And it tells you the distance you're going. And in this case, it's still a trailer with a little sort of truck thing. Maybe even, I think it's a mini dozer again. So we don't want to do the same job again. So what we'll do is we'll come out of that, we'll go to our garage, which is there, and we can cycle through the vehicles. I've not got a car because I couldn't be bothered buying one yet. I've spent a fortune. I've made well over probably 300,000 or 400,000 credits and spent that in the truck that I've got. And you also, that's the first thing you start with, the minivan. And then that, what they call the panel van. And then there's other versions of it, I think, as well, like that one there. There's 2 versions of that. There's also a drop side van, which I haven't bought yet. I'm going to get that probably next. Rigid truck. I don't know whether I've got one of them yet. No, I haven't bought that one, but I bought this one. This is a big tipper truck. So we'll switch to this vehicle, and then it asks you, do you want to connect back into a game? Now you can connect to a random game, or you can just say connect. Now connect then gives you an option to show a game's list. And I wonder if I'll get done for having the music audio in this stream. I probably will. I forgot to switch it off. Right, so there's a room with, that's the room I was in, but it's now full. There's one here which is also now full. And then there's that one there, which has got 14 in it. So we'll go into that one. And once we're in it, I will go to options, and is there anywhere you can shift the music off in this thing? I don't know whether you can. That's general options, which is what I want. Audio volume is that, but there's no, there doesn't seem to be a bit to switch the music off. Not that I can see. Options, player to restart mission, recover the vehicle, go to garage, right. Well, we don't need to bother with that. Aye, that's the one thing you've got to remember when you're near 90. Right, so we're in the truck, the tipper truck, and now you notice straight away how the map is shrunk again. This is the thing I keep moaning about. Whenever you start a new job, the map shrinks again. Right, let me just expand it out. I like it as big as I can see the damn thing. Right, so that location there, and the other thing it doesn't have, it doesn't allow you to put waypoints on the map, or at least if you can, I can't work it out. So you can put a waypoint there so the GPS will take you there so that you know where you're going. You have to sort of memorise it, but that's where we're trying to get to. So let's start the truck and see if we can work out how to get to that location. It looks, let's go this way. Because that's where we should be able to get a job. Right, so I want to go. Right, let me get rid of my mouse cursor that's on the screen at the moment. That's it. And we'll head round here. I can't even see my triangle on the map, believe it or not. I'm looking and I can't see it. Oh, I can now. See, that's how difficult it is for me. Right, so we're going to head under here. Now, because this is a tipper truck, it's obviously going to be heavy stuff that we're going to be loading onto it, mostly boulders, I think, big rocks. Right, so now we need to find the little job box here. That should be it there, I think. Right. Well, maybe there's nothing doing here. Because normally it pops up with the job, so that's that idea scuppered. On. Right, so normally that automatically pops up, so clearly there's no jobs here for us. Now we're buggered. Right, let's hit that. Now, I'm assuming that's all my jobs. Where's the next nearest one round there? This is a good start. There's one there, and there's one there. But that isn't offering us anything. Well, whatever points you've made at any time in the game, if you scratch or you don't hit a rail or you don't hit a ball, you'll lose everything you've made on that visit. This is a pain in the arse, this. I thought it would have been easier than this to get a job. See, I would much rather that my little triangle for the vehicle was red against the white road, you know, on the map, because that way I can see it a lot easier. I can't see where the hell it is. Right, I'm over the far right hand side, that's where I am. And I'm going to go round in circles here because I'm not on the main highway, which is running above us. I actually need to go onto that. Let's go to third person. Roundabout us. Where the hell am I going here? I have no clue. I don't want to go back round that way. Right, where am I now? I can see other arrows moving around the map, but I can't see me. I'm looking for my arrow on the map and I can't see it. Oh, there I am. I see where I am now. Right, so if I go straight forward, Let me see. I think if I go straight forward. Right now, I am there. I'll go that way. I think this is the way onto the freeway or the motorway, whatever you want to call it. Right. We're going to have to do a bit of driving then to get to hopefully a job. We'll go left. That's us finally out of here. Now there's licensed trucks in the game. You've got MAN Man, you've got Scania. They're talking about getting other branded vehicles into the game. Right. So that yellow donut that's on the map just above us, that's the next job we're going to try and go to. If I can't get in there, I might just change it to the normal truck. Right, so we want to go off here. Right, let's try that. Right, here. And into this place here, this location on the left. I somehow think I'm not going to get any joy here either. There's no really the type of place you would take a truck like this. But I might even have gone in the wrong gate. It might be next door. I think it's next door. It's a construction site. What a numpty. It's the next door one I want to get into. That's where I want to go. Up here. This is more like the place I should be at. Now, where's the little box? Up ahead. Up ahead, up ahead. Where the hell is it? I don't see it. Ah, there it is. Right, that's better. Right, so we've got 2 or 3 jobs here. It's obviously the one with the most money, and it's the top one. The distance we're going is 4.5 kilometres, so it's not far. And we're going to have the main truck and a trailer. So this is the same as the last job I did with this truck. Now what you have to do is you have to load both the truck and the trailer and get them hooked up. So we'll choose that job. Now this is a tricky bit. Oh, I'm looking forward to it, yeah. Yeah. Right. Now, we're in the sort of bulldozer. Now you see those rocks that's there. Start the engine. So the first thing we've got to do is I think load the trailer, but we'll find out in a minute. Hang on. Let's get ourselves squared up here. Yeah, the trailer's the one we're loading first. Now this is the one you've got to remember the controls, because I cock it up all the time. Right, so drop the bucket just above the ground. Right, hang on. Now lift the bucket and then angle the bucket. So we've got 3 boulders on there now. The arrow in the circle there is telling us to go and load that trailer. So we'll go round. Right, now that should about do us maybe. Let's just hit forward a wee bit more. Right, now that's 3 in, and the top of the screen, well, you can't see it, a little logo, but you've got to load another 4 boulders onto this trailer. You've got 7 boulders to load on this, and 7 to load on the truck itself. So this is a bit that takes a bit of time. Now when you arrive at your destination, you have to unload both trailers as well. You have to tip them both. Right, we have another 3 boulders on board. And you've got to watch your speed, of course, because if you start banging about with this thing, the boulders will fall out the bucket. Going too far that time. Right, now that should be about right. That other one's still coming out. Right, so that's us got 6 in, and we obviously want another 1. There doesn't seem to be a deadline for a delivery, as far as I can work out. But you can take your time. Right, let's, I think that's right. We just need another 1. got one on board. That'll do. Right, back a bit, more, and then there it go. So that's that one done. So we need 7 boulders in the front now. Right, I think. That's no right. Only got one, that's no good. Let's see if we get that level. That's better. Now we need to angle these up. Right, that's not going to hold. Try to get 3 on the damn thing. I'll go with 2 to start with. Right. Now I think that might do it. Right, that's 2 in. Now that's 3 for the time being. There's 3 there. Back a bit, back a bit. Right. And then, how did one drop through the back? Bastard. One fell through the slot at the back there. Bay rocks, anything that overspills the truck will reappear like that, it respawns, so you don't run out of rocks. Right. So I think that's us. So once we back away from the truck, we'll automatically be shunted back into our truck. I think. There we go. So now that we're back in the truck, we then just need to start the engine, go around and hook the other second trailer up. Right. Now, as soon as you get within the vicinity of the trailer, it's button B on the Xbox controller. It should highlight in green on the left of the screen. That's us hooked up. So we've got our two trailer loads of boulders, and we just need to get out of here. Now I'm going to do a third job after this, and then we'll call it quits. The third job is going to be in our big truck, our big main hauling truck that we have. Right, so we just need to get out of here, back onto the main highway. We can steer this thing, that's better. So we're going right onto the main motorway. Guys in the multiplayer that are there now. We should be going round to the right here, I believe. I almost missed that turn. I actually had a guy this morning coming at me on the wrong side of the motorway. That's what bugs me about multiplayer games and anything is the online idiots you meet. Now those overhead gantry, the overhead gantry that we just under there, that is a speed camera. One thing you've got to watch what you're doing when you're driving with this truck is you've got to watch what your left stick is doing, because if you're fiddling about with the stick you can accidentally tip the trailer, believe it or not. And empty your load out onto the main road, I think. Right, here we are. We may well be heading out into the country now, I think. We're going left. Check anything coming there. Don't see any at the moment. Now, something could fly around that corner there. That's why I'm taking it easy. AI guy going over above us. Not an AI guy, a bloody multiplayer guy. Right. Now again, just for my own convenience, I'm going to bring up the bloody map again. That's better. Try and make my life a bit easier on this damn thing. Right, I'll have a quick drink. These lights change pretty quickly, so they do. Just like that. If I don't get moving, they'll change back like that. Right, let's go. All it needs is one of these multiplayer guys to come hurtling down this hill and take me out. I always like to take things nice and easy in this game, but some other people don't have the same thought process as I have. They want to hurtle everywhere 100 miles an hour. I like to take my time, because you're under no deadline thing either. There's a speed camera there, that police vehicle there. These are random. They can appear anywhere on the map. And you'll get fined if you violate the speed limit. Right, so we're almost there, I think. Yeah, almost there. There should be a turning up here ahead. Now, as soon as you get into that zone, but it's when you get into this zone where you're very close to where your destination is that you've got to watch the left stick, because that starts tipping. It starts tipping the truck, or the trailer, I should say. So you've just got to tip these boulders into an area which is marked green. There it is up ahead. So we need to get round and get turned around. Right. Trying desperately not to tip the bloody trailer. Right, I think that'll do. That's about it. Right, so let's try that. So the first trailer disappears as soon as you've done that. And then you can back in to the main truck and do the same thing. You get lined up decent enough. That should be about it. And then that will conclude the job. He says confidently. Right, so that's that job done. Right, we got what, 8,700 now. We're back up to like about 52 grand or something. So that's us done a job with the tipper truck. I'm now going to go to the garage and get into my normal big truck. So we'll go to the garage and we'll go to trucks. Right, so like that, these are the ones that I haven't bought because it still says purchase vehicle. I bought the most powerful one, I think. What is it? That's not it. And that's not it. That's a Scania. That's mine. So it's a big 7, but is it 730 horsepower or something? So we'll select vehicle, and then we'll go connect again, show game list. That one we were in is now full. That other one is full. This one that's got 16 in it, we'll go into that. So this is going to be the last job. I'd say it was only going to be maybe an hour or so. We're not going to hang around doing this all day. Right, so there is a job location up there. We'll head into that, see whether there's anything worth getting. Right, now we have, I just look at the money. I'm not interested in what the goods are. I'm just looking to see where I'm going to get the most money. Let's have a quick look. There's one there, 12,000. I think that's the most, so that's the one we'll be doing. Yes, so we'll choose that, and we'll hit OK. Right, now this is one of these ones with the container. Now this is probably the trickiest thing for me this year. So there's a container over there. Right, now this is a fiddly bit. So you've got to raise the arm. open them up. And also, if I remember, how the hell do you do it? No, I don't like to do that. You've got to extend the damn thing now. What does it say on the left hand side? That's right button. That's it. Right button. And that gets you properly extended. And you'll get sort of guidelines appearing like that. Now we hit B and we've got the trailer on board. Now we back out. Not the trailer on board, the bloody container. Speak English for God's sake, you idiot. Right, again, this is a tricky bit. Now you see we're not in alignment yet. Need to get a finer alignment than that. That might work. Just a wee bit offline. Hang on. And this is why it's fiddly, this part. That's us. Right, we back away. We'll then end up in our truck. Or at least we should do. There we are. And now we're good to go. This is just straightforward, get yourself hooked up to the trailer. Right, that's us. Out here and around to the right, and then the GPS will catch up. Coming. Now, I will say, until they get some more variations in this, a lot of these jobs will become monotonous very quickly. The main objective is getting enough money so that you can buy all the vehicles. And that's not going to be difficult to do if you just keep doing the same thing like this for this truck. And these jobs like, 10, 11,000 credits, you'll soon build the money up. But, there's certainly a few things need doing. The map needs to be bigger. Job variants need to be more choice. Right, where are we going? Straight through, I think. nice and easy. Never know what idiot is coming around the corner. Right, left turn. And of course, I've forgotten about the map again. The map shrinks back down to its normal size. I want it bigger so I can see the damn thing. Now let's get rid of that cursor. Better. Oh shit, by the time you blink your eye, the lights have gone back to red. Right, let's get going. We'll stay in this lane because I think the road gets narrower. Yeah, then we'll stay in this outside lane as well. We're turning left up ahead. A couple of lunatics here. Now what's this idiot doing? Is he disconnected or what? Right, so see if we can get out of here in one piece. I don't like these numpties being so close to me. This guy's all over the shop. Look at this. Sooner I get onto this main road here, the better. Get out of his bloody way. Check. Right, we're good to go. I think the speed of this bridge is meant to be about 80 or something, I'm not sure. In terms of customisation, you can change the colour of the panel in the front. There, I've got done for speed, and I knew it was at 80. I get done at the same spot every bloody time. Speed. You can change the dashboard lighting as well. There's not a great deal you can do with You can change the colour of the truck, obviously, but there's not. It's not a huge amount of customization. So that was probably well, I don't know, was it a 200 or 300 credit fine I had there? But I was reading on the Steam page for the game, there's quite a few things planned for the future. There's DLC coming out. When that'll be, we don't know. It's just a matter of keeping your eye out on it. That's the gantry speed cameras again. So I think that's probably getting on for about an hour. Been on this. That was my intention, just to do 2 or 3 jobs. Right. What the hell was that? Oh, I never knew that was a list. Oh, that's for the chat. That's what it is. Needless to say, I haven't used that. Right. Quick check that way. I'm coming. Corner. Right up to the far end. Right now. Where do we go, left or right? Let's get into third person. We're very close. Location. We're waiting to see the circle appear below the truck at the front of the truck, with the arrow telling us where to go. Right, so it's telling us to go in there, so there's the parking area there, I think. Now where do we get in? Up ahead. Right, so that's simple enough. I think it's simple enough. Where the hell do we go in? At the gate there. I think that's the gate there. But this is awkward. Right at a bloody junction. I presume that's the way in. Aye, it is. It is a bit tight. Right, so we're in. And up ahead. Get ourselves in the general vicinity of where we park this thing. So as I mentioned at the beginning, I mean this is a very small game in modern terms, as far as the size of it in your hard drive. It's pretty neat. Now you can see I can't bloody well park. Hang on. See, trying to talk and do something at the same time. We just can't multitask us, guys. It's on Steam at $16.75. That's at its cheapest price at the moment. No doubt it's cheaper in the Steam sale, but it's certainly cheaper than any of the gaming websites at the moment. And that'll be about us once we get round here. Just tuck it round the corner. That's us. So job complete. We're now up to 65,000. I think we need well over 100. I think there's a car in it, a sports car that's about, I don't know, I think it's about 300,000 credits. So I won't be really interested in getting that too soon. I'll be looking to get all the trucks that I can get. So that's it. Just a glimpse into Truck Simulator, or Truck and Logistics Simulator. Like I say, it might be okay for a couple of hours, but unless you're in multiplayer with guys that you know, there's not an awful lot more depth to it. It needs a lot more depth for the future, so I'll be keeping an eye out for the updates. So until we meet again, I'll bid you good afternoon. Thanks for watching. Take care.